In today's full flight video, we're going to be flying from we're going to be flying from Faro to Heathrow in the British Airways Airbus A320 on Vatsim. Well, hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new AviationJack video. Hope you're all doing really well since the last video. We are where we left off. We're going to fly this beautiful Airbus A320 back to London Heathrow from Faro. Passengers are all off. Time to get the next set of passengers back on. Only taking about 120, I believe, on today's flight. So still not as full as it could be, which is not a bad thing. You know, it is still January, so we don't want all of the passengers to be fully booked. Makes it a bit quicker on the boarding. We're going to be cruising today at flight level 380 altogether by the time we get there. Flight plan says 190 originally, and then we're going to be flying on the, well actually it's not direct to Iraq. I've actually got a departure, Takeoff to Victor will be a departure that we're on today. 120 passengers, cost index is still, it's 53 actually on this one, and we're expecting some turbulence at BLV. At that waypoint, landing to Heathrow on 27 right via the Roxog 1 Hotel arrival. Welcome back to the flight deck. So we're going to go to the mass and balance page, load aircraft, GSX boarding only, and we'll load in the fuel instantly. Fuel is now on board. We'll turn on the seatbelt signs and start planning the FMGC. So head to the init page on the left and press init request. There we go, IRS init, that's all good. And then we'll go to the wind page and then do a wind request as well. Get all the wind uplink in there. There we go, wind data is all in, cost index 53, and then like I said, our final cruise altitude today is going to be flight level 380, so we're just going to go to flight level 380 straight away, and then it's going to be Speedbird 802 on the way back. There we go, flight plan departure, runway 28 on the Takeoff to Victor, insert that one there, and then that is everything that we can do so far. If we go to the MCP, we're going to set altitude all the way up now to flight level 380. If we go to the program page, it says optimum. We haven't got an optimum just yet, but 380, we can set that. Speed-wise, obviously I haven't got any V speeds, that's going to be pulled out, but everything else there is good. We're going to get the master switch on the APU ready, because I don't think boarding is going to take too long. We won't start it out just yet, but we'll get it pre-ready to go. Boarding is complete everyone, so now it's time to start planning the rest of the flight. So we're going to send this to the MCDU and the departure perf. So we're going to set this to a dry sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate and send to MCDU. As you can see here, we have 140, 140, 141, flaps 1 touchdown 0.0, so very easy on the trim. We'll shut the flight deck door and we're going to get everything set and ready to go. We are about 20 minutes early for our scheduled off block time, which is nice. So we can actually push back now because there's no ATC on, so it's all good. I've got optimum flight level 360, so we'll keep an eye on that as we climb. But yeah, it should be okay. Right, let's just get rid of the company messages. So 120 plus 1 is our final load figure. There we go. And then we'll go to GSX and prepare for push and departure.
Locking gear.
There we go. Gear is being locked. And we're going to want to face nose right for this one. We're departing on the runway that we arrived on. Let me show you as well what we're actually doing for the flight. So we're taxi Charlie to Papa to 28, nice short taxi. Swing it out left on departure and then up to Takeoff, Iraq, and then we're going to, actually to be fair, I'm going to go from Takeoff direct to Naps. Then that'll be a bit easier. And the flight time is 2 hours 37 minutes. But that's because of this long route that we're taking. We're having to fly kind of south of Spain and up through the middle rather than straight through Portugal. So this route here is what's adding on to our flight time. So it is annoying, but there's not much I can really do about that one, unfortunately. Right, if we go to the ground page, it wants us to remove the chocks. There we go. That should be good enough. Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engine is clear. Start wheels.
Ignition switch 1. Beacon lights on. There we go. I love how speedy this turn was. I'm all about that fast turnaround.
Once again, welcome on board everyone. All customers have now boarded and we're about to brief you on the safety procedures of this Airbus A320.
Oh, I can't see anything, that's annoying.
The end of the briefing.
I was hoping we'd be able to see something.
Multiple electronic devices may be used during the flight, as long as they are in flight safe mode. Unfortunately, Wi-Fi services will not be available on our flight today, so please complete any emails or messages you wish to send now.
Can you see it yet? Nearly.
This is in flight safe mode. You may use handheld devices such as mobile phones, tablets and e-readers during takeoff and landing. You may also use personal headphones at these times. Larger items including laptops must be switched off and stowed away safely.
There we go, that should be engine 1 available. Wait for it to say available. There we go, starting up engine 2. I just realised. Oh, they are. I was going to say, I don't think they're playing a safer demo, but they are. There we go, that's a better view.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake
Waiting your
sets.
confirmation for a good end.
Great, engine 2 is also available. Ignition start switch back to normal. We're now going to set flaps 1. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake set to max. AP bleed, APU off. Taxi lights on, all that jazz. Trim should be at 00, which it is. And then we're going to switch on everything else that we require.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Now just gotta wait for them to disappear, then we'll be good to go. And we're gonna add a bit of thrust. And do a flight control check. Full left, check. Full right, check. Full up, and full down, check.
The air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece. There is a whistle and a light for attracting attention. Do not inflate your life jackets until you are outside the aircraft.
Nearly at runway 28, we'll do a takeoff config test. There we go, cabin says ready. We should get a little buzz from our purser in a moment. Landing lights on, strobe lights on, all the lights and all that jazz is on. TARA, which is good. Just waiting for the call, but it says cabin ready, so we'll be good to go with that. There's another aircraft on the ground there. Faro traffic, Speedbird 802 taking off at runway 28, Faro traffic. Brilliant, starting the clock, there we go. Nose down pressure, 50%. Stable. Man flex, SRS runway, also thrust blue. I think it's an A300 over there. 100 knots checked. V1 rotates. Positive climb. Gear up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. AP1. Strong departure out of Faro. Thrust climb. Best noise. Absolutely best noise. Love it. Thrust climb noise is just the absolute best. Right, so we're going to start that left-hand turn. Faro traffic, Speedbird 802, airborne passing 1,800 feet on the Tupix to Victor departure. Flaps up. Brilliant. And our landing lights have come off.
Faro traffic, yellow vertical high, please will push and start on the 8204, face
I find it funny because we're literally flying the exact wrong direction. Ground spoilers disarmed.
Once again, a very good morning. My name is Cameron.
Very
Diggs,
good morning to
the
you as
flight
well.
manager, and it's my pleasure to British Airways flight today. So I'd like to introduce.
You know what? The PA is a lot quieter in the cabin than when you're in the flight deck. Standard pressure. Standard pressure.
Special welcome.
There we go. Welcome back everyone to the flight deck. So we have 45 minutes until we're due to land into London Heathrow. So now is the perfect time to start getting the arrival routes loaded into our MCDU. So as you can see, we are landing at runway 27 right at Heathrow on the Roxog 1 hotel arrival. If we select the approach that we're going to take, it should be the ILS, or we actually can do it from this one via OC. ILS 27 right via OC, there we go, so we'll add that one to the route, OC and then into 27 right like so. So quite a straightforward arrival actually, by the looks of it. If we just overlay our chart here, you can see that by Hazel we should be at flight level 130, so let's set 130 into our MCP, like so. And then as we get closer to Heathrow, we kind of just have to follow these flight restrictions. So 7,000 at OC, and obviously we'll be in ATC at this point, so there's no need to really look at too much of this. They'll direct us in that way. And then looking at the final landing chart here as well for the ILS chart, we're going to be looking at there's an altitude of 278. And we need to capture the ILS at 2,500 feet. So let's now program this into the FMGC.
Easy 43 Kilo Whiskey, descend flight level 100.
Welcome back to the flight deck everyone. So we're just at flight level 90 in London control. Max speed is 25, well at the moment it's 250. Maximum speed at OC is going to be 220, so we're going to reduce our speed down to 220 now. Actually we'll do 218 just to keep it underneath it. The audio pops landing to London today is incredibly awful. I never get it like this, so I'm not sure whether it's Vatsim or Msfs, because even the audio from VPilot is crackling, or whether it's just a bad day for the servers, I don't know. But yeah, it's way more. I usually get it in the iFly, I never usually get it in the Phoenix, which is just interesting. Landing lights have come on, taxi and takeoff lights on as well.
Griffin 6924, roger.
Speedbird 802, contact Heathrow Director 119730.
119730, bye bye, Speedbird 802.
Look.
Heathrow Director, Speedbird 802, Golf Inno 5190.
Speedbird 802, Heathrow Director, hello. Descend flight level 80, information Romeo current, leave Ockham, heading 080 degrees.
8000, leave Ockham 080 degrees, Speedbird 802.
Speedbird 541 Alpha, there is no ATC speed restriction.
No ATC speed restrictions.
There we go, so we're leaving Ockham at 080.
Again, thank
Okay
you.
everyone, so
Turn
we've
left,
just
heading
got the
095.
glide slope and the localizer activated. We are about to descend. Well, actually, we keep getting encoding overload. I don't know why. My theory is that the Gaia Simulations Heathrow is on top of the Inibuilds Heathrow. Even though I disable it, sometimes I think the sim enables it on its own. So, yeah, I think that might be the reason why we're getting encoding overload, which is very, very annoying. But we shall see what happens once we get on the ground. We didn't have it on the way out, so we did get audio pops, so I'm not too sure why we're getting it on arrival. Right guys, we're number one, we're 5 miles out, we're going to drop the gear and go flaps 3. We need to reduce our speed down to our final speed at 4 miles, which is pretty much now anyway, so we'll pop that one in, 136 will be the final land speed. Oh, we are config 3, so I should probably select that, there we go. Yeah, my theory is that we have probably 2 seams on top of each other, which is why it's causing this lag. That's what I think is the issue here,
Speedbird 812 Titan.
unfortunately. But it's a very nice approach.
Speedbird 812 left Alpha, hold Alpha 3.
Okay, all the lights are on, we have our auto brake set, and we're ready to land into
Speedbird 412
Heathrow.
might contact London 134.125.
Autopilot disconnected.
124.125.
I have control.
Thanks. Bye.
802, runway 27 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 27 left, Speedbird 802.
Lot 279, your second right, Bravo.
500.
Dynasty 82, hold position.
I haven't started the flight recorder, but to be honest, I don't think the PC can handle that as well right now, so we'll just leave it as it is today for this landing.
We have runway 27 left in sight.
American 50 Heathrow, hello, Roger. Continue approach runway 27 left. You're number 2, the wind's 140 degrees, 5 knots.
Continue localizer 27 left, and we're number 2 to land. American 50.
Just do thrust slide, reverse thrust slide off
Speedbird
this one.
582, the surface winds 140 degrees, 5 knots, runway 27 right, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff 27 right, so it's 582.
Heathrow Tower 302, holding at Airbus A320 via Alpha 3, line up runway
Touchdown,
27 right,
and
behind.
reverses. Reverses green,
Line
decel.
up and wait behind departing traffic from Alpha 3, Spirit 812.
Lot 279, contact Heathrow ground 121.705. Bye bye.
60 knots, manual braking, reverser stowed.
Heathrow Tower, Virgin 302, holding up Pluto.
And we're going to vacate
Virgin
here, just got to
302,
keep an eye on
hello,
that
Roger.
MD-11.
Charlie, good afternoon, 244 Titan.
Speedbird 44, Heathrow Tower, hello, Roger. Dynasty 82, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1 for Dynasty 2.
812, the surface winds 140 degrees,
look at
5
that
knots, runway
stutter.
27 right, cleared takeoff.
It's crazy, it might be
Takeoff
GSX
27
doing
right,
that.
make up it, Spirit 812.
Speedbird 8 behind the departing company, Airbus A321 via Alpha 1, line up,
Okay, let's
runway
bring up the
27
flaps.
right, behind.
And there might be another aircraft, so we'll just hold it here.
Right behind Spirit 8.
American 50, runway 27
And ground
left, cleared to
spoilers
land.
stowed.
Runway 27 left to American 50 heavy.
Speedbird 802, second left, Bravo.
Second left onto Bravo, Speedbird 802.
Speedbird 44, link 21, link 22, hold
There
Alpha
we go,
2.
start it up, strobe lights off.
Link 2 and link 2,
Oh
hold
yeah,
Alpha
there's 2
2,
sceneries guys, look. There's 2 towers. I'm not sure why this has happened, because I disabled it literally only last week.
21, Alpha, hold Alpha 3. Kilo 8556, I think they crossed with you. Taxi link 21, Alpha, hold Alpha 3.
Okay, we're approaching stand 515. I disconnected from Vatsim because the stutters were getting incredibly worse, and thankfully disconnecting from Vatsim seems to have a little bit of a help, so we know it was going anyway, so we're going to just swing it in here to the left. Yeah, I think for now on, every time I start the sim, I'm just going to have to make sure there's only one scenery, even though I've already disabled Heathrow. I have to make sure every time now, I think, if I'm planning on flying somewhere like that. This shouldn't really be the case for Msfs. I'm not sure why it kind of has a mind of its own. Like, once you disable a scenery and reopen the sim, I'm not sure why it thinks it's okay to re-enable it again, but here we go. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off, parking brake is set, APU bleed is on, beacon light off, seatbelt signs off, deboarding's been requested, and external power on. We can now shut off the APU. Landing rate was -174 on this flight, guys. So there we have it. Welcome back to Heathrow. Our rotation to Faro and back is now complete. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will catch you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.